Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm gonna create this look with Sephora Pro Warm Palette, and it's very simple, easy. I didn't drag it too much. I will be creating few more looks with this because they have beautiful colors and very easy, very pigmented, and not too much drop off. So in future you will be seeing me using this palette quite a few times. So without further ado, let's jump to the tutorial. Today I just primed my face with my Versailles oil. Now I'm gonna use something new this video. This is a Radiant Glow from No7 company. It's a beauty lotion which has got a little bit of shimmer. So one of my fellow client YouTubers, she suggested me for a glow underneath your eyes before the foundation. Different company makes it, but she just gave it to me. She works in No7 company, so she said use it. It will moisture and give you extra glow. So I'm using it, my high point of my face. Using the foundation from Hourglass. I'm blending it with the beauty blender, the damp one. I'm using for my cream contouring today from the Miss Eva Pearl palette, and using Morphe M330 brush. I'm blending it now with the damp sponge again. I usually keep my black one for my contouring so that it comes a better result. You can use same one, but it's just me. Now I'm going to use from my under eye concealer from Maybelline, this one. When I apply the concealer under my eyes, I like to do it one side then another side because they have a tendency to dry faster. It's just I do it, but you can do both sides together. It doesn't have to be like my way or your way. Just the way you feel comfortable. Today my eye makeup, I will be doing Sephora Pro Warm Palette. And this is the palette I've been waiting for a long time, so you guys will see amazing eye makeup today. I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Concealer on my eyelids. Again, this is what I do when I do my eye makeup. I do the concealer one eye and then I do the other because I'm scared that it's gonna dry. But for this makeup I'm doing both eye together. Most of the time I will be using one eye, then I'll be using another one. And I'm using a little bit of dust powder just to set down the concealer. Otherwise it gets too tacky. For the transaction color, I will be using Adore. Using the Morphe R34 brush. It is a warm palette and it is definitely warm. Just a little bit I took in the brush, but it's so pigmented, so pigmented. I'm building up the color from lighter to dark, so you guys understand that you don't want to just scare the hell out of yourself once you put this. So now I am using the terracotta color for the second color of my outer corner. I'm leaving the inner corner because I don't know what I want to do. I'm just playing as I'm going through the palette, just whatever coming to my mind. Now the third transition color, I'm using burnt umber. I just touched the brush, but see the consistency of the color, it's so good. So I think I want to see a little bit more darker. Then I am gonna go with cocoa. I can feel this will be more darker, but again I press the brush too hard, so I just dust off a little bit color. I'm sure you guys heard that sound. Yeah, it's coming along nice. You guys see that? Let me little bit closer the look so that you guys can see the color transformation. The other day I saw my girl, Bengali girl, Irene Shah. She has done YouTube video and her eyeshadow was coming up to this and I really liked it. Babe, I'm trying to copy you, but I think everybody's eye shape is different. Something looks good on your eye, you think that it will look good on you, but when you're trying to achieve that look, you find out no. She had a hoodie eye, beautiful space on her eye. By the way, I love you. You are such an amazing girl, such a sweet God-gifted face, and your work is extraordinary. I'm so proud that you're from my country. You're my daughter's age. You're very young. I met you in Houston one time, I don't know, but one thing we are common in life, that your husband is from Pakistan, my husband is also Pakistan. I'm from Bangladesh, you're from Bangladesh. You have a daughter, I have a daughter. Okay, now the corner. So corner, I am gonna use a very softer color. That will be sepia, excuse my pronunciation. Oops, I thought it's softer. God help me, mercy. It is not as soft as I thought. So what I'm gonna do, I'm doing 3 of the color, 3, 4, whatever, with the same brush. I'm in a mood, so I don't have the mood to change the brushes now. So just to make it little softer on the corner, I use sand, and now I have to blend it because rest of the color I used, as long as I was using it, everything was matte, and this is the one is a little bit frosty, so, or shimmery. So my intention was to create the look with matte, but you know, things happen. And now I'm gonna take my R41 brush from Morphe and use that same color I used in the beginning, Edward, just to kill that frosty look. This portion is so big that sometimes I myself get lost with the transition color. Seriously. Now I like it. And underneath my eyebrows, I will be using the color with my R43 brush. It's called Canvas. I did my eyebrow off the camera because it takes long time just to expedite the video. And if you guys wanted to know my every eyebrow routine, I'm sorry, I have a small video how to do eyebrows. If you guys want, you can check it out. And eyebrow shape is like, you know, for everybody is different, but it's just the basic knowledge if you want to know. And again, I'm gonna go a little bit with the sand just on the middle of my eyebrows, just to highlight the arch, just a tiny bit. If you Danish can zoom it a little bit, probably you guys can see. Okay, for the frosted color, I will be using what? Since I am wearing a red and black, I thought a brick would be nice, but I'm scared. So much temptation of this color, but this is way too pigmented. No wonder Sephora has a hit of this palette. I have used 3-4 color from the palette, which is, as I said before also, that Adore, Sandstone and Burnt Umber Cocoa. So for underneath eyes, first I'm gonna use the Sandstone just as for my first color. This is the Sandstone, and I'm using Morphe pencil brush, a small very fine brush. It's amazing. It's called 515. It's so tiny and so perfect to do this under eye eyeshadow. So then on top of that I'm gonna use terracotta. I wish they put the name on the palette. They put the name in a plastic sheet. It's so hard. You have to take out the plastic sheet and read it for my viewers, but it's okay. Overall I cannot find any fault of this shadow palette. Amazing. I will adore it for a long time. Now I'm using Burnt Umber underneath that. Slowly I'm building it up. And lastly I will be using in the middle, it's called Brick. I had only the Laura Mercier brightening powder under my eyes. I'm just cleaning out with the brush because I'm gonna use the concealer again. This is R3 brush. You guys can imagine how soft it is. I'm using Boing from Benefit. This is number 4. They continued this number, but the new number is now for me number 3, but I find it not exactly number 4, but what can you do? Still I love their product, so I bought 3 and 5, but they didn't have 4. So it's just you have to dab this one because I have a lot of pigmentation on my this side. But then again, when you are doing it to cover my pigmentation, if I don't have much pigmentation on this side, but just to match the color, I have to do the this side also just to match the color. So I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. This one usually I don't blend with a beauty blender or anything, but I find that if I do it, it again moves. So I kind of like it with my finger. I think the warmth of my finger take it nicely inside the skin. Then as my under eye concealer, I'm using Kevyn Aucoin. It's X8, my number. It's actually foundation, but it's so thick. I like to use it as my under eye concealer also. Again, I'm using my finger. This one, of course, I'm gonna use the beauty blender to settle down. I'll be using this beauty sponge and take Laura Mercier powder, setting powder. I'm gonna use Kat Von D this palette for my contouring, nose contouring and cheek contouring, and using Morphe E47, my all-time favorite brush. Using Morphe M438 brush to blend in. This is toothbrush. This is too big for my nose, so I am gonna use 504M brush to blend down the nose. I'll be using this palette because I ran out my pink powder for my cheeks, under eye, and from here I will just scrape with my nails just a little bit of pink powder. It's actually blush on, but I'm gonna use it as my underneath little bit of. Again, this is, I got it from Irene Shah. She always does that, and I noticed that since from the video I'm doing it, it makes actually a good effect on your face, a fresh look. For my blush on, I'm using from Hourglass, this one. Just underneath that, I will be using again this Morphe M438 brush, and I will be cleaning it on my donuts because it has got a lot of previous powder, so I just want to clean it up. And then using the Mood Exposure just to get some color on my face. It's kind of a dark bronzer. With that same pencil brush, I will be using the most whitest or creamiest one, and sometimes brush doesn't do some job. Sometimes the brush doesn't do the job, then you have to use your finger to achieve that look. Using the Morphe eyeliner brush, angle brush, and using Inglot, of course. I'm using the lash from Dose of Color today. It's a perfect fit for my eyes. So I'm gonna use now, all my makeup is almost finished. I put on my jewelry and fix my hair, and the highlighter I'm using, this one, it's called Ambient Lighting Powder. It's not supposed to be highlighter, but I'm just using as a soft highlighter on my cheeks. Using the lip pencil from Lancome, and it's called Midnight Sand. I'm gonna use the lipstick MAC Red. How cute is this container? This is a Christmas collection. This is the look. I know you guys gonna love it because I didn't put any topper, make it more complicated. I tried to make this one as simple as I could. There is a secret I did not share from a long time. Today there is something major in my face, something wrong. I will not mention. If you guys love me, write me in the note what you see, this is something abnormal. But next video I'll mention what I did. I have to share, but I want to see that how much you guys watch me keenly and you notice that a major thing happening on my face. Okay, so this is, I'm using Scandinavia, and this one is the makeup finishing spray for bride, but you know, I'm not bride, I'm just like it. Okay, my outfit is designed by none other than Minu's creation, and I am gonna take a half pose pictures and post it for you guys. It's a beautiful outfit, I love it. And the jewelry also from her store. It's very cute, simple, very elegant. Thank you for watching the video. I really love making this look for you guys from the Sephora Pro palette. It's a warm palette. I really love that palette. So I decided to make few more looks. But in the meantime, I would really appreciate if you guys request or you wanted to see any specific looks from that palette. Let me know. I would love to create those looks for you guys. And I am doing my another makeup seminar class on my salon on October 1st week, and the date you will be if you are interested, you will be knowing the dates through my Snapchat, my Facebook, and of course this class will be a very interesting class. If you're interested, book the seat, or if you cannot make it, if you're not in New York, you can always watch it in the YouTube and Snapchat. Follow me in Snapchat and follow me in the Twitter. Anyway, so this is the look I created, and I'm sure you guys gonna love it. Until next time, thank you again. Goodbye. Khuda Hafiz. I love you all very much.